me ask you something. Have you ever been that person who wakes up early, full of ambition, only to realize the coffee shop isn't even open yet? You stand there staring at the locked door thinking, so much for the early bird catching the worm. But does it really? Or is the worm just unlucky? This phrase, the early bird catches the worm, is one of those classic expressions that sounds like it belongs on a motivational poster with a sunrise in the background. It's all about seizing opportunities, being proactive, getting a head start, and acting before anyone else does. Essentially, it says, if you snooze, you lose. But here's the funny thing. We don't always think about the poor worm, do we? The worm was probably just minding its own business, living its best underground life, and suddenly, bam! Breakfast for some overly enthusiastic bird. Timing really is everything, isn't it? Now, let's break it down in real life. Say you're applying for a job. If you're the first one to send in your application, you're more likely to stand out while the hiring manager still has fresh eyes and a decent caffeine level. Or think about Black Friday sales. The early shoppers, the ones willing to sacrifice sleep, are the ones snagging the best deals while the rest of us are still hitting snooze. But here's the twist. Is being early always better? Sure, the early bird might catch the worm, but what if the worm was, a little spoiled? Or what if the best worm shows up later and you've already settled for less? Sometimes it's not just about being early, it's about being prepared, aware, and ready to act when the right moment comes. So maybe the real takeaway isn't just about waking up at the crack of dawn, it's about knowing when to act and staying ready for life's opportunities no matter when they show up. Now here's my question for you. Are you an early bird, or do you prefer to take your time and wait for the second worm or even third? Share your stories about times you acted early or didn't and how it worked out for you. Was it worth the hustle, or did you find success in your own perfect timing? I'd love to hear what you think.